Tomorrow, some residents of Latitude 525 will have to figure out a new place to sleep. An emergency shelter ran by the American Red Cross closes tomorrow at 9 a.m. Now, this comes after cold weather caused pipes to burst in one of the buildings. 10 TV's Richard Solomon explains why some say this is turning out to be a miracle after all.
You never know when you could be down on your luck.
Yes.
That's what Linda Prysock learned.
Sad.
Prysock has lived in Latitude 525 apartments for the last 12 years. She remembers when it was seemingly perfect.
It was like a one package deal, like they had everything. It didn't have to go outside for nothing.
That was then.
Nightmare on Sawyer Boulevard, Christmas nightmare, Christmas Day.
This is now.
To be evacuated.
On Sunday, Prysock and her neighbors were forced to leave after pipes burst and caused water damage.
We didn't have toilets and didn't have heat. I didn't have water, power. Some people didn't have power.
Since they've been staying here at Dodge Park, the Red Cross has been using it as an emergency shelter, but they only have a few hours left until it closes. All of their belongings are still inside their apartments. Prysock was forced to leave behind her beloved cats.
What happens next to Prysock and her neighbors who are having to stay here Wednesday morning? That's the question she has. And that's also the question city and county leaders are working to solve.
We feel as public officials and public servants, we have an obligation to assist these residents.
A helping hand is the gift they all needed. Joy Bivens is the Deputy County Administrator for Health and Human Services for Franklin County. She says city and county leaders are working together to get residents into a temporary warm place.
I mean, we're talking about human life, right? So it should be important to all of us to take care of our neighbors. We're talking about seniors, we're talking about veterans, we're talking about children.
Prysock says this is rock bottom, but she's getting that helping hand she needed.
And we're all sharing this nightmare that we hope will be a miracle, but we're all in the same boat. I'll never forget this Christmas.
In Columbus, Richard Solomon, 10 TV News.
The city attorney's office says it intends to file a motion for contempt of court against the owners. 10 TV has reached out to the owners of the property, but they have not returned our calls.